The Hall of Supreme Harmony, also known as the Hall of Golden Chimes, the Hall of Gold Throne, and the Hall of the Imperial Throne, was erected in 1420 and is the largest wood structure palace in China. The hall was used for various ceremonies and events throughout the rule of the Ming and Qing dynasties. Much of the hall has also been destroyed and rebuilt multiple times due to fires since being constructed.
The Hall of Supreme Harmony is located in the outer court in the center of Forbidden City on Imperial Way. This remarkable section is the invisible central axis of the city. Almost the size of a football field, it is the largest wood section in China and one of the largest wood buildings in the world. Named a UNESCO site in 1987, standing at 37.4 meters high by 64 meters wide, it stands on a three-tiered marble terrace. It has an immense double-eave hipped roof that slopes up, denoting the highest point in a social hierarchy, indicating the importance and intended user, the emperor, of the structure. The interior is dominated by six large golden, dragon-coiled columns. The imperial throne has five dragons coiled around the back and handrests. The throne, made of sandalwood, sits on a 2-meter white jade dais. The throne is adorned with a gilt and engraved pattern of clouds and 9 dragons. Behind the throne is a beautifully carved gilt screen featuring 9 dragons.
The Hall of Supreme Harmony was a symbol of imperial power and was the highest structure in the empire during the Ming and Qin dynasties. No other building was permitted to be higher anywhere in the empire. Inside of the hall, as a further symbol of imperial power, the sandalwood throne is located in the center and surrounded by 6 thick gold lacquered pillars decorated with dragons. In the middle of the ceiling is the design of 2 dragons playing with pearls. The pearl is a symbol of good luck, while the 2 dragons represent the god in the heaven and the emperor himself. The Forbidden City's designers opted for bold colors that serve both aesthetic and cultural purposes. The vibrant colors of the Forbidden City are especially pronounced when set against the dull gray of surrounding buildings and the bright white marble used in the terraces, stairs, and balustrades, but there were also very deliberate considerations behind their selection. The ancient Chinese viewed yellow as the color of earth, the producer of all life, which they considered to be the single most critical element. Therefore, yellow was held in a particular esteem and was reserved for the exclusive use of the emperor. Its prominence in the Forbidden City was meant to illustrate that the emperor, as the son of heaven, had a special connection with the earth that legitimized his rule.
The halls were designed using ancient Chinese symbolism and philosophy. The buildings all faced south, which stood for holiness. They also faced away from the north, which symbolized the enemies of the Chinese, cold winds and evil. The roofs of the building in the city were made with yellow tiles. Yellow was the exclusive color of the emperor and symbolized his ultimate power. The Forbidden City was built under the orders of the powerful Yongle Emperor of the Ming Dynasty between the years 1406 and 1420. More than 1 million people worked on the construction of the expansive palace. The layout of the Forbidden City followed many Chinese rules of design. The buildings were aligned in a straight line from north to south. There are 2 main sections to the palace, the outer court and the inner court. The outer court was at the southern end of the palace. It was here that the emperors conducted official ceremonies.
In conclusion, many of the important structures in the Hall of Supreme Harmony are surrounded by extravagant things like pearls, gold, and large pillars to convey their importance. The Hall of Supreme Harmony is a very important part of China with a deep history.